This video literally has no good place to just simply start. There's just so many things that we need to talk about season 20 that got added on to what we already thought was coming and new. And we've got some good news in this as well, including arenas possibly making a return in the future of Apex. Also some big news about digital threats making a change, a really weird addition to how this perk system might work, a new LTM coming, all kind of changes that you're going to be seeing in season 20 that I was not expecting and we did not discuss in the last video as well. Like I said, there's just so much to talk about, so without trying to really make it all mesh and work together, let's just go rapid fire and talk about what's coming. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date all things going on inside the Apex Legends news scene. Of course, that's what we're here to do, to keep you up to date with. And without further ado, let's dive into what we do know about the future of Apex Legends. Firstly, did want to make mention of this arenas gig. Yes, we did hear not long ago, according to Hypermiss, January 31st, like literally 3 days ago, arenas could possibly make a return, confirmed in this interview. And the quote literally said, arenas has been backburned, but it'll potentially come back in the next 12 to 24 months. It's definitely something on our roadmap, so says Game Informer. And if you guys don't know, of course, Game Informer did have an exclusive interview with Respawn, and they dumped a lot of news regarding season 20 upcoming. So this is really exciting because I know a lot of people, including myself, have really wanted to see arenas come back, but better than what it was before. I still really hope that there's some type of an objective, a bomb planning system or something, because I want arenas back. I think it's great for the game, and personally, it is the type of game that I would be more likely to play. Not necessarily the biggest fan of Battle Royale, although I play it because I do like Apex, but arenas is going to be sick if it makes a comeback, and it is better than what it was before. Also wanted to mention that there is going to be a new change with the LTMs. Now, the LTM did get leaked out from Game Informer, and it is called Straight Shot. 30 players, fully kitted weapons only, no attachments. So how is it fully kitted? That just literally makes no sense to me. Anyways, you can queue for the next match while spectating a smaller playable area of BR maps. Spawn immediately in a location, no jump master with another team. That's going to be a really good intermission game mode. Also, Lockdown, which is a mix of TDM and Control, and then The Hunt, which is coming at a later event, and we have no details on that as of now. These are all coming, by the way, in season 20, so says Hypermiss, not just generic modes leaked in the future upcoming as well. Also, Oz put out something regarding this, saying Nitro/Rumble is coming in season 20, but it's nothing like he originally said. If you guys remember the old leaks, Nitro LTM was supposed to be like 4 teams of 3 battle royale. It's basically just a in-game simulator, which was super fun. However, then there was Rumble, which was more of like an Apex solos mode, and there was going to be all kind of preset classes, which we do have, but it was going to be like all these random abilities and stuff as well. Anyways, Fast and Furious going turbo with LTMs. In a way, they say experimental limited time modes function as a large-scale public playtest, pushing the boundaries of BR mechanics to new heights while also offering much needed breaks from the occasional losing streak in the base game. Lead battle royale designer Joshua says that the season 20's new mode is called Straight Shot, which we just talked about, of course, is known internally as Nitro. So yeah, you can make that connection between those two, and it's for good reason. Of course, this is going to be a fast-paced mode, and I really do like the concept of it. Also wanted to mention this brand new drop. I'm pretty excited about this one, honestly. No more digital threats on the SMGs in season 20. Yes, you heard that right. There's going to be a digital threat change. Of course, all the pros. And what did I say? You guys did not believe me. A lot of you were not believing me. Okay, a lot of you did believe me, but there was a lot of There was a lot of talk about Apex pros and streamers, of course, complaining about the digital threat, saying that this meta needed to be removed. It was so bad for the game. We talked about Daltouche saying it, Imperial House said it, PvP said it, I think Shiv said it. Many people said that this thing needed to go, or it needed a nerf, or it needed a change. And of course, now it did happen. And I told you that Respawn would listen to these influencers, and personally, I was agreeing with them on this one. I did think that the digital threat was a little bit OP, but anyways, it's no longer going to be compatible with the SMGs, only pistols and shotguns, it seems. So that's a really big change, of course, as well. Lastly, wanted to wrap it up with a few things regarding these perk systems. We did hear about the perks coming in Apex and how there's going to be, we talked about level 3 crypto, you know, as the game progresses on, you get new perks and stuff, and this is based upon your new shield armor cores. Well, someone did ask, do you know if the new perk system is going to be for pubs only, or is it going to be ranked as well? And I just assumed like it is a very base concept of the game. Like this seems like it's going to change everything, right? So I thought ranked, but according to Oz, it's pubs only, it seems. So maybe this big old perk change doesn't actually happen in ranked. I don't know if I really agree that it should be pubs only. It seems like it's going to be a part of the base game, right? So why would they only limit it to pubs? It's not a limited time mode or event or anything. So I don't know, but maybe it is going to be the case. Interested to see what you guys have to say about that one. Also wanted to mention the season 20 legend. Of course, we are not going to be getting one, but we do know which the next legend class will be. The next legend joining the Apex games will be a skirmisher class, so says Hypermiss, according to Game Informer. Of course, this legend is not coming in season 20 because we are not getting a new legend or map or weapon, and that was one of the biggest disappointments according to these leaks anyways. iLoot Games also put out some information regarding a new dynamic crowd that's going to be first of its kind for Apex Legends. It seems more of like a map change. I don't know if this is a mixtape playlist, but you guys know how Rocket League's got all those eggs in the crowd and they're cheering when you score a goal. They go crazy, right? I imagine that's exactly how this is going to work. It looks like they're going to be testing this feature out. Pretty cool. And I do think, considering that these are the Apex games, it's a crowd sport, right? They're all watching and betting on these legends. I do think it makes sense, and I do like this addition. Also wanted to mention iLoot Games shows what this new UI is going to look like with the inventory, and man, I don't know, it just seems like a lot's going on here. It is very interesting to say the least. Some people did come out and say, you know, this is just so much more confusing than what it needed to be, but this is what it should look like. Your upgrades, your abilities, all classes, and your new inventory as well. Interested to see what you guys have to say about all these changes down in the comment section below. Of course, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up to date with all things going on in the Apex Legends news scene. Until the next time, I'll see you all later, Gators.